hello. My name is Rob, Obiru, whatever you want to call me. This is going to be the first episode of my Stardew. No, sorry, Society Sunlit Cobblemon series. Each episode will be a long play, which means I'm not going to be cutting too much. Um, I'm going to try not to cut anything out, edit that much besides some general, quality of life stuff. If I need, like, if I get up and do something, then I'll obviously cut it there. But the goal is just to play, upload it, have a record of, this world. The reason I wanted to start this was because this is one of my favorite mod packs. Society Sunlit Valley, plus one of my favorite mods and games, which is Pokemon. Yeah, we'll get started. We have a bonus chest here. I'm hoping for a few items. Let's see. All right. Some tools, some food, some saplings, and a backpack. The backpack is going to be very good. So put it in our backpack slot here. Yeah, if you've never played this mod pack, there are a few things. Actually, there's a lot of things that are different from the vanilla game. It is based on Stardew Valley. So I don't know why these are glowing. We'll pick them up. The main goal is to progress through this quest book. There's farming, there's the community center. So if you've ever played Stardew Valley, it's similar. You deposit certain items to get rewards and complete each section. So the pantry, boiler room, all that. There's other stuff here. If we want to go for perfection, we could try to. This mod pack would be pretty hard to do that. Be a long series if I do achieve that, but maybe it's something we can strive for. Who knows? We'll see. So yeah, there's a lot to collect, as you can see. Yeah, we're gonna start off with some basic stuff, which first should be the first thing we do here is pick our starter. Now, I know a decent amount about Pokemon, but I am no professional. I don't know a lot of these newer generations, like at all. So I am going to stick with the ones I love and know. And it'll be pretty much the first three generations, a little bit of the fourth, and then a little bit of the sixth, actually. But we're going to pick a um, a grass type. But the reason I want to pick a grass type is I've played Cobblemon and this mod pack a few times now, and it seems to me that grass types are a little harder to come by, like good ones, while water and fire types are actually not too hard, right? Once you get to the nether, there's a lot of fire Pokemon there, and the ocean has a bunch of good water Pokemon. So I'm going to lean towards grass. I'm leaning towards someone like Turtwig or Bulbasaur, classic, right? Chikorita. I mean, any of these starters are really good. Maybe, I should step out of my comfort zone and pick one of the newer ones, but I just don't know the character and I want to love my starter. And if I don't love the starter, I feel like it's not fair, right? Like, don't know Sprigatito really well. I've only seen Coco in memes. So, you know what? We can't go wrong, right? We can't go wrong with someone like Bulbasaur, with a Pokemon like Bulbasaur. Good starter, a little bit harder to grind in the beginning because, I guess we should grind rock and water Pokemon, but it'd be tough. This is another aspect of the game, which is another game that they put into this mod pack on top of Stardew and Pokemon is Slime Rancher, which I do want to get into. I've played Slime Rancher a little bit, the actual game, and it's similar, I believe, but not exactly. I believe it's probably easier in this mod pack than the actual game itself. Yeah, I really don't know what these do. I don't know what the benefits are. Sunny Quartz, Botania, okay. Ooh, 7 bone meal. I don't know if bone meal is useful, really. You'd be surprised for a farming game. The bone meal is not actually too useful in the beginning. So it's good we're getting strawberry seeds. Strawberries are a very good crop to start off with. We're going to be trying to find a good area to start with. I think that's the priority here. So we can set up as early as possible and have a farm as early as possible. I'm not going to try hard this playthrough either. So if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. It's fine. It's just, we're going to chill, play. Okay. Rude. I literally just said we're going to play chill, and then God just tried to strike me down, I guess. Interesting. But yeah, we're going to play chill. I'm going to take it slow. We're going to learn all the mechanics and all the, the things. I'm going to try not to look anything up. Again, I played through this a little bit, never got too far. I think a good testament of how far I've gone is I've only gotten to gold sprinklers. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone, but that's the extent of my playthrough so far. Gotten like my Pokemon to like high levels, but that's because it's Pokemon's fairly easy. Okay. Oh my god, I completely forgot. We need to equip our self scope. And this lets us see Pokemon. It lets Pokemon spawn around us. So important, I guess. Mareep. Let's start discovering these Pokemon as they come. Ooh, we could actually have our first fight here. I think I see a Geodude on the map. Don't know where. Probably down here somewhere. A little sketchy. Hopefully we don't run into any mobs this early. Hello? Where's the Geodude? I want to fight it. Okay, I'm not going to go that much deeper. As you notice, I do have FTB Ultimine. I am not going to use this. It is just for mining and chopping down trees. I'm not going to like collect a bunch of stone or this or that. It's just make the mundane Minecraft a little easier and hopefully beat the burnout, right? I know a lot of people love the grind, and I do too. I've played Minecraft my entire life, it seems like. But for a mod pack like this, I don't want to be stuck, just mining and mining and mining. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's my reasoning, and I'm playing the game, so we gotta live through it. Butterfly. That is another part of this game that I have not touched. There's a bug catching portion. What is this? Oh, whoa. Okay. Flabebe. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know about accents. Okay. I saw the Geodude. I wanted to fight that. Because that's a type advantage for us. Okay. So we can open the map here and see if we can find a good location. One thing about this mod pack that I never see is villages. I don't even know if it's part of this. mod pack really, because I've never seen a village. I think it is because there are Pokemon that spawn in villages and things of that nature, but I don't know. Alright, there's a good find right here. I don't know what the structure's supposed to be, but these hay bales are elite beginning finds. They sell for 400 something a piece, which is great money. It's this amethyst geode. Those, if you've never played this, if you find an amethyst geode, you just made all the money you need in the beginning. Like, it is so profitable even without any added bonuses and stuff like that, which we'll get into. I'm not gonna go too in depth. There should be a chest somewhere, right? Pretty sure these things have chests, like maybe under one of these leaves or something. Maybe under this? No, we would see it. It's under that. I guess not. We'll be breaking this for the charcoal though. Okay. The rain is gruesome. Is this a ground type? That's a normal type. I think we could fight that. Let's see. Lechonk. Love the name. Let's hit them with a leech seed. Okay. And then Vine Whip. Classic Bulbasaur move. Love that. Okay. Leech Seed is going to give us constant healing on top of the attacks. And there you go. We got our first win. Let's grab some of these so we can have Pokeballs and stuff. Alright. I don't have a like goal for my Pokemon party. Like which Pokemon I want on my team. I want my starter. I am a person that keeps a starter. As we just see one of my other favorite Pokemon here. Where is she? Rosalia? Is that the name? Rosalia? Classic. Love that Pokemon. I think that's one of the better creations. This is another cool variation right here. This is it's a Ponyta, but like a psychic one. I don't think we could beat that or capture it really. It is a lower level and it is sick. And I love the design. The colors are really cool and it glows, which is really awesome. But we're not gonna risk it. We don't have any way to heal Bulbasaur as of right now. Again, I see a Geodude. It's underground. I'm not gonna try and find it again. I also don't know what the ideal type of Pokemon team is. Like, I don't know what I should and shouldn't have, so bear with me. Ah, here you go. Geodude. And it's on our level, so we should be able to maybe one-shot it. No. Hit you with another Vine Whip, and boom. Nice little level up for our Bulbasaur there. Yeah, caves are gonna be our friend in many ways. What are you? Romantis. Is that a bug? No, that's a grass. Another Geodude. Maybe we capture this one. Okay. If they're low enough after this Vine Whip. Oh, there you go. That's awesome. That's exactly what we want. We'll use the Pokeball on Geodude. Geodude classic. I mean, I'm a first gen guy. I grew up with the first gen, second gen. So my first ever video game really besides Snake on my Nokia phone was Pokemon Red on the I believe it's the Game Boy, the classic Game Boy. Maybe it was fire. No, that wasn't Fire Red. I think it was Red. Could be wrong though. Don't quote me on that. And I loved all of them. I used to be able to. I could probably name all the 151. Like if you gave me time. Like that's how much I loved Pokemon as a kid. It was my favorite thing. And then Minecraft came, and then if you guys have ever, I mean, I'm sure if you watch this, you know about Pixelmon, which was the original Pokemon mod for Minecraft, and that was crazy to me when that was like around. I thought that was the best thing in the world, and I wanted to play it. Like that was the reason. That's one of the reasons I played Minecraft was because I saw Pixelmon and wanted to own Minecraft as well. Um, and then Cobblemon came out, and I was like, this is just the best thing ever. Like it looks even better than Pixelmon. No hate to Pixelmon. Okay, I'm not gonna be one of those people that hate on Pixelmon because Cobblemon looks better. Now Pixelmon did so much for me as a kid. Like that was one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, and even to my teens. I'm gonna kill some of these sheep so we can make a bed here. Maybe we should sleep through the night so I'm not running around at night. You'll also notice there are no mobs. There are no mobs on the surface. They're all underground. And in something called the Skull Cavern, which is taken from Stardew Valley. And we are going to be utilizing the Skull Cavern a lot once we've unlocked it. But as of right now, we don't have access to that area. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we'll keep going this way. I want a nice area. So a part of this game and a key part of the beginning stages of this game is building a village. You actually get to spawn in NPCs similar to Stardew. Well, you don't spawn in the Stardew Valley ones, but in a sense, you have a village just like in Stardew that you can build up. And they have blueprints, so you don't have to build their own home. You can. I don't think I will be building homes from scratch. I will be using this menu right here, build shop, which adds so for example here, let's see the carpenter home shop. And this looks expensive, like that is a lot of money, but they give it to you through the quest line. So you'll see, I think somewhere here you'll unlock it. So we'll get to it. But we need to find a place first. And these are the points where the long play does kind of suffer a little bit, because obviously I'm not going to cut anything. These will take much longer. But that's what you're here for. You're here to watch something chill. I'll try to be chill. We'll see. Something you can sleep to. If you're one of those people, I don't watch videos and I sleep. I can't do it. I want to. If I'm watching something, I watch it. But if you're one of those, no hate. I get it. If you're listening to me while you're sleeping, hopefully you don't have nightmares. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Let's get some cows here. We probably gonna need that leather at some point, and we can cook up this meat for food. this area going towards here. See a little thing there. That could be something we can go for. Oh, it's turning day. Nice. The spawn generation's actually not bad on this sea. It looks cool. We're like in a big valley, it seems like. So that's awesome. I'm gonna eat one of those to keep us able to sprint. I don't want to eat too many of these because they do sell for a lot. Early game. Ditto. Okay. And the rain stopped. Very nice. Okay, I think we could set camp here for a bit. It's kind of an awkward position, floating on a wood pallet of sorts. Down there is kind of cool, but this isn't ideal, I don't think. But we can loot it, see what's around, and see if we want to stay here. Seems like there's a lot of loot. Hello, hamster. I don't know what you can feed those guys, and I don't want to, you know, give the hamster any of my resources as of the moment. Okay, so there's like a little camp area. I think it's a mining, yeah. Okay, so this is actually a good little area because good loot here. Sure, I recognize this from other mod packs, and I always get good stuff through it. You'll notice we get these books, skill books. These are critical because when we open the skill menu, we can unlock a bunch of stuff. So we just unlocked axe efficiency, so all our axes have efficiency 1, I believe. Husbandry, plus 5% healing. All healing provides an extra 5% health. Awesome. Fishing, quarter luck. And then we have a good amount of adventuring. Got looting and range damage. And I think we unlocked this one. Twice as likely to find Pokemon when mining ores and harvesting crops or fruit trees. Cool. I'm gonna set my spawn and then bring this bed along. Look at all that gold. Like, that's what I mean. That is an insane amount of profit right there. So we're gonna take advantage of this for sure. Look at this. Oh my god. We're lucky, that's for sure. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh, so much loot. So much loot. So, first, let's get an iron. Actually, I don't even know if we can get an iron pick yet. That might be our downfall here. I think this gold here is worth grinding for a bit. Okay, so let's make a... Is there a crafting table here already? Over here? No. Okay. Crafting table. Put that there. Make a furnace so we can smelt. Actually, we don't even need to smelt anything right now. We need this, the smithing station. Right there. And using brass, a cobblestone, and wood, we get a stone pick. So upgrading here is much different than the normal game. Obviously, normally you just mine 3 stone, make a stone pickaxe. That's not how this game works. You can make a wood pickaxe normally, chopping down wood, making the pick, but to upgrade you will need to use the upgrade the smithing table. And this one you can use currency, which is the coins. But to get iron, for example, you would need an iron upgrade, which we do not have. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, we'll get there for sure. But right now we do not have that. Let's loot these just in case we find something helpful. Maybe there's a iron pick. Then we don't need to upgrade. We're lucky. Ooh, that's really good. Chainmail, armor. Each armor piece is actually more helpful now. So gold is actually really good here, unlike in a normal game where gold is just bad, like just not a good tier. Here it's the second high, or well, it's a higher tier. Same with chainmail. Chainmail is actually pretty good. We don't need this one. We need all the currency we can get. So if we see any coins, we grab them. And then I'll grab the coal. Oh, that's a slab. I was like, I thought I had silk touch for a second. Okay. So no iron pick, which is unfortunate. I wish we got lucky. Let's see here. We are gonna grab all the heck. Oh. Whoa. Oh, that's a skeleton spawner. Wow. Okay. Chainmail helmet. Awesome. Okay, we have a lot of stuff. Maybe we come back here and grab that gold a different time. We have a lot of stuff to carry around. And at this point, I don't want to leave anything. Okay. Yeah, we'll... Ooh. Okay. Thought that was a secret chest there. I think it could be, but... not in this mod pack. Just gonna grab what we can. Not the gold, but what we can. Okay. I'm gonna bring this with us. Plenty of iron, which is nice. Gonna need that for many things. I have 60, almost a stack of iron. Gonna take this anvil. Anvils are expensive. Okay. Just take a gander around, make sure I don't forget anything. That gold is so tempting. Well, it's not even tempting because we do want to grab it. It's just we can't. Not right now. Ow. Not until we've settled down and placed our carpenter. Can we unlock? Yeah, there's too much to unlock to get to that point. I don't think we can. Okay. We're gonna leave it for now. We can find gold. I shouldn't be too stressed out about it. Let's see, where are we? We're down here. I do like it's so hard picking like a spot because you don't want it to be too far from materials like trees. Like this area would be good. It's just so high up. It's gonna be a little hard to do stuff with. Like maybe we settle down that way. So thinking like around this area, because then we get the water, we get trees, we even have a snow biome. We can come back here easy. Building that way. So the beginning we want to be near water, right? We need to be able to fill up our. Make a jump. Okay. We need to be able to fill up our. What do you call it? The watering can. We won't have sprinklers for a little bit. Not too long, but for a little bit. Oh. Okay, interesting. Can you sell these? The big slices? Yeah, okay. Pumpkins are also one of those things to collect in the beginning. If you find pumpkins, collect them so you can sell them. I've already wasted 2 days in spring. I want to be able to complete the community center. That is a goal of mine. It's not too hard. It's just playing the game, collecting things. But one of the key parts is, this is what I missed on my first time playing through, is the quality bundle. So these are 5 gold quality items. So cauliflower will be this season's. So I need to plant cauliflower, maybe use some fertilizer to make them better fertilizer, or better quality, and hope we get 5 gold before the spring season ends. Because then if we don't, we have to wait for spring to come back, and that would take a long time. At least a few of these episodes. Probably like a dozen episodes or something. I don't know. I don't know how long these will be. Wait, I want to check out that building. Where am I? I passed it. This way. Maybe it's a house. Maybe it could be a home. Is that it? I do see something. Oh my god, look at these pumpkins. Okay. This is money. It's like a pumpkin biome. Like, jeez. Oh, pumpkin house. It's a cat. Hello. You want to be friends? I don't know how to tame you. You're running away from me. Oh. Uh-oh. I hear a witch. Are you up here? No. Ooh. Cobweb. I don't have a sword. Can I craft shears? Nice. Well, kind of a waste of iron, but that's okay. Snail goo. Excuse me? Potion of extension. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Can you sell jack-o'-lanterns? No. Okay. And can you sell cobwebs? No. All right. Cat, you don't want to be my friend? Okay, let's try to take on the witch. Heck yeah. Okay. I don't think this is a good spot. I think like somewhere over here is actually not bad. I was kind of thinking this like island, like flattening it out, but that'll be a lot of work. let's go towards here. I'm gonna just settle for a spot and make it look good. That's what we'll do. So if it's up here, we'll make it up there, and then we'll make it work. I've been running around for far too long with no progress, really. Oh, leaf inside. Is that a leaf cutter ant? I don't know. Leaf insect. This isn't a bad area. Oh! Scary. What? This? Slimes. We could. This isn't a terrible spot right here. Like we can find this out a little bit. We have a slime spawner. I don't know if that's a good thing to have around, but and I do want to spread the villagers around and add stuff in between, like decorate in between instead of just compiling everyone in one area. So, and we're near the water, so it'll be easy to plant stuff. It isn't the best spot for making a farm, but we can just like, I mean, we can fill this in, right? Like, not terrible. You know what? Like I said, we'll commit to it. We'll stick with this. We'll chop this tree down and place our stuff here. We'll make a little indent in the wall for now. Okay. Make a little hidey hole just so we know where everything is. I think we have we do have a lantern. Place it there so we know how to get here. And we'll place a waystone here. Let's put it right on top of the lantern somehow. Can I stand on it? Yeah. Boom. Waypoint. New. Home. Let's say hometown. Oop, what's going on? Okay. So hometown is right there. I think if we like teleport to that waypoint, it'll just land us on top of the lantern every time, which I'm not mad at. All right, let me just make a little spot for us here. Okay. Let's put our bed down. First night's sleep after 2 days of staying up. Okay. Now let's make a crafting table again because I left mine at that camp. Place it right there. Place that on top there. Let's put a lantern down. Let me make it a little more even. Some symmetry would be nice. Okay. Put this. Ugh, we're still not even. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. This will be the last wall takedown. We'll move the bed. Then I can place this right in the middle of the room. That's not even the middle. What am I doing? Okay, there you go. All right. Now we'll make some chests. It's probably far too many, but that's okay. We'll need them anyway. Let's just put them there for now. Okay. We are going to be putting everything in here and then organizing them in a bit. Actually, we could start a little bit. Let's make this like farm and plants area. Make this like ores and stuff. Let's see. Use those 2 books. Okay. Okay. That's an ore. There you go. That's a farm item. The farm items. Sure. Yeah. That should be fine. Boom. Nope. And put these here. Okay. Let's make a door real quick. And a staircase. I promise I'm not this bad at building. It's just a hole. All right. Cool. Now it's time to accept a bunch of these quest rewards. So red phone is ideal. We'll put it outside actually. So this will access the many different stores and shops in the game. Right now we have no money, but we will have some in a bit. As you can see, we have a Pokemart, so you can buy Pokeballs and potions and stuff. Carpenter, buy items, but also trees. We want to plant some of these. We are going to plant them just for farming sake. Probably one of every tree. I think they all give a different thing, but we'll have to check. Invitations, we're going to be using this as well to get the other villagers. Storage is how we buy the upgrades to make our storage system a little better. And I think barkeep is just food and stuff, and random whatchamacallits. So I do want to explore some of these. Like some of these are cool. Like what is? It's a hat for 1 billion coins. Why? Okay. What else can we accept here? We have advanced farming. Oh yes, the 1 slime block from earlier that we looked at, and that's it. Not too many then. Let's look at here. So first thing we need to make is a shipping bin, basic shipping bin, which we can make by using some of our wood. Make a trap door. Hopefully the wood type doesn't matter. Nope. Right. We're gonna put this right here, and this is where we can put our stuff. And at the end of the day, or I guess the beginning of the next day, these will, whatever's in here will sell and give us some of these coins, which we are going to start off. We're gonna sell some the emeralds we don't need. These pumpkins will make us a good amount of money. These salmon berries will make a good amount of money as well. So we're gonna have a few thousand for sure. Let's see here. That's about it. I'm gonna sell these to this spirit orb as well. Not gonna sell any of these. We're gonna be using a good amount of those. All the potatoes. Okay, I think that's all we can sell for now. Got turnip seeds. All right. Let's make ourselves our first hoe. Boom. Which will give us the watering can, which will be helpful. I'm actually gonna make a bucket real quick and make an infinite water source up here, so we don't have to run down to the water down there every time as we're planting. Oh, Do I need a shovel for this? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Bone block and current seedling. Very cool. Is that a wandering trader? It is. Oh, there's a little thing here. Nice. Hello, what do you sell? Okay, the quality of fish taken out of fish pond scales with population. Oh, iron wind chime blueprints. Interesting. Oh, these are not bad prices. Bluegill meridian. Bluegills are now worth 666. Scary. Okay. Good little find, I guess. Let's carry this water up the hill. Okay. I don't know where. I think I'll just plant right here. So I'll just put the water source somewhere here. This might not be our like home. We'll have to see. As of now, it is. It is where I'll put the village. I think it'd be kind of cool to have like some here, maybe some like up there, and like build a bridge. Maybe have there's a fisher person we can put down here, you know, so it's like spread out, so you walk to them and talk to them just like in Stardew Valley. The last time I played this, I built them all right next to each other and it just didn't have that cohesion. Why is there a torkoal right there? Is that like on the surface or underground? What? I think that's underground. That has to be underground. Torkoal. Yeah, that if you can see on the mini map. That can't be on the surface. Yeah, that's gotta be underground. I was gonna say it's like raining and snowy here. That is not a place a torkoal would spawn. Okay. Infinite water source right here. Boom. So farming in this game is very different. I can't just, plant around this in a, 5 away from each block and have it all watered. You do have to water each block up until you get a sprinkler. So right here, this is how expensive one sprinkler is, and this is a bottom tier sprinkler that only covers a 3x3, so 8 blocks around it. It's expensive. We don't even have any copper for that, so it's a lot. It can be a lot. So all right, we need to make some more tool. We need a shovel. And let's make a sword as well. Because why not? And then I will upgrade these to stone because I think that'll just make my life easier. There you go. Okay. Now I want to plant some stuff now while it's raining. We can't buy anything, so we don't even have the market available. Okay, so we have to plant these. What we have here. Hold on. Okay. Make this more flat here. I am gonna plant these in a weird shape, which you'll notice here soon. I'm gonna preemptively plant these to prepare for when I have the sprinklers. So as you'll see here, This is how I'm gonna plant them. So the sprinkler will be here, and then I'll plant. So it'll be turnips, just like this. And then we can also plant the lettuce, because why not? We can do another one right here. Okay. I think we also have strawberries. This will take a long time to water though, every morning. The more we plant, the more time it'll take. But strawberries especially are very good. So I'm actually gonna separate them. But I'll just put 2 little patches here. Okay. We do have a lot of lettuce. Do we plant all the lettuce and just say, commit to watering them all every day? I mean, it's profit, right? It's money. I didn't even do the math. I don't know if that's a good amount or not. Okay, we can plant 2 more. Let's just put it right here. I think a priority should be go mining. With this, I need a lot of sprinklers. But there you go. We planted our first crops, which is a good amount of stuff here. We've unlocked the bank terminal here, as you can see. So this will be where we can put all our money. So it has putting them in here will give it access in here. So you'll see earlier we didn't have any money. Now we have 1900. So whatever we will make from this, we can put in here, and then we have access to it wherever we are. Okay. So starting village. So carpenter, we can make this real quick, I think. I don't even know if we have enough wood. We don't have enough wood. Okay, we need to chop down some trees. Okay. I guess we'll just go up here. The rain is really depressing though. But it's helpful. I'm not saying don't go away, rain. I'd rather have rain right now than not. Oh. That's a good amount of wood. What is this? It's just a... Okay. These aren't even spruce or pine. Huh. This is an inefficient way to do this. Okay. See, those trees are kind of annoying when they have like different types of wood and it doesn't just get chopped down entirely. Okay. So let's make the carpenter house, which is really cool. We can do this already. So first we need a wooden axe. We need a crafting table. put these in this order, and we have the invitation for the carpenter. And our first blueprint. For the carpenter, so how these work, you have a blueprint in your hand, you can click, and it'll kind of show you like where it could be. Obviously, that's not where we're going to put it, but that's how it will look. I think I want to put the carpenter. I mean, it makes sense if he's near trees, right? You know, like maybe he's up here somewhere. But there's trees that way, so he's like a little further from his spot. And we can turn this way. That. Nope. Let's see, are we able to place it there? It'll show you if it's blocking. So if you break this, now click on it. Is it a good spot? Oop. Let's see. Maybe a little bit further that way. Nope. Like right there. Okay. We need to clear some more. Okay. Oop, you're in the ground. That red block will go away. All right. So this is the carpenter build. Very cool. Let's kind of make this a little easier to get up on. Just for now. All right, and gives us a free saw as well. So this is really good. If you put any wood in here, it shows you all the variants of different things you can build with it. And with this invitation, you'll right click, then you get a little like gray pad of sorts, and you can place, actually before I place them, I'm gonna get rid of that ladder because sometimes they can get stuck like just floating here and it can be annoying. Gonna place this, say right here, and boom, we got Ace. Hey stranger, my name is Ace. I'm here to help you build the village you're starting in Sunlit Valley. If you're looking to invite more villagers, come talk to me and I can help you build homes for them. If you'd prefer to do the building yourself, just let me know and I can sell any building supplies you'll need. You really have your work cut out for you here. Come see me if you need anything. Cool. Don't discount wild plants like nettle. You can use them to make some tasty tea. Okay. So now we can invite these other traders or villagers using fire logs. And fire logs can be crafted with six logs, like wood types. So they're pretty expensive, actually. A stack of wood can only make 10 of those, so shows how tough it is. All right, so we actually made our first iridium coin, actually a few iridium coins, which is the highest here in the bank here, as you can see. So awesome. Okay. So we will actually be doing that. We'll be spending these. Oh. What? Oh no, I think I wasted one. It placed somewhere and then disappeared. Yeah, be careful if you're doing the same thing. Okay. The first thing we need to get is the blacksmith and the market. These are the two, I think, priority picks here. The blacksmith unlocks that, and we can actually get our iron pick now. Okay. Got a lot to accept here. Okay, so right there we got the blacksmith house blueprint and the market house blueprint. So I'm actually gonna spread these out. I think I'm gonna build the starter home up here, like my own spot right up here. So I'm right next to the farm. I'm in between where I want to build. Um, and I'm gonna put, let's see, should I put the blacksmith? Well, we don't want the blacksmith too close to us because we don't want it. We want to hear the hammer banging, you know. So maybe over here on this side right here. Let's see. Let's turn you. What's that? That's the front. Okay. Let's that. Okay. So we want it to be. Yeah, this part really is kind of annoying. Maybe we flatten this down a bit. Like place you all the way here so that it's easier. And then we'd have to break all of this. Okay, let's do that. So this is where the FTB Ultimine is again. Sorry if you'd find this cheating, but it's how I like to play this. It's really OP, like genuinely, because of the fact that your tools do not break. I admit that. But what can you do? Okay. So I wanted to place it like here, right? Let's see. Is it able to place? Okay, we need to break these blocks right here. And boom. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think I just like killed a squirrel. Okay. And then we invite the blacksmith with this paper. And we'll place you right there. Hello, Aiden. Hey, yeah, Ace told me all about your plans here in the valley. My name is Aiden, and I'll be the one keeping your tools fresh for farming. If you need any smithing templates or geode busters, just stop by my shop. Growing a town like this is no easy task, and I'm here to help. Thank you, Aiden. Nice to meet ya. Yeah, that fits perfectly. Awesome. Okay. So now we have the blacksmith. I like the distance we have. I think it's gonna be nice. We can make nice paths and stuff. I think making a bridge here instead of covering it up would be really cool. Fixing the terrain a little bit will be a task, but that's okay. Now we have the market house. This one I don't know where to put exactly. We could put it up there where I was gonna put Aiden's spot. That could be pretty good right here. How big is this one? Okay, it's actually not too big of a property, so we can flatten this out a little bit. We need to turn it that way. Yep. Okay, so it'll have to go like pretty far. Okay, let's flatten this down. Let's say to that extent. I'm actually not too bad at terraforming, so I'm not too worried about making these look nice, even if they're like floating a little bit. We can make it work. let me actually do this. They're a little finicky, but if we do that, are we able to place it? Okay, there's a lot to destroy. We basically have to get rid of all of this. Okay. How far in? So like there. Okay, and then over here to here. Okay. Cool. See how easy this is? Just make an outline and boom, it's gone. It does there is a sacrifice, right? Like the hunger, food here. At least for me, it's actually kind of difficult. Um I have a hard time finding food in this game, but maybe not for y'all. All right. There we go. Okay. And then, well, that broke. That's okay. We can replace that somewhere. We're gonna place dirt on these missing spots. Just like this. Make sure all of that is covered. We didn't even need to break this. Let's make it look a little better. At least from the front, we can make it look a tad more natural. I kind of want it to be like indented into the hill or mountain here. Maybe we can do that a little bit here. It doesn't look too bad. Kind of looks like you smacked the house on on some dirt, which is kind of the point. Whoa. I did not expect that to be a door. Okay. We'll leave this area because it is kind of like, oh, maybe they wanted this to be part of their home a little bit, and then we'll fix this up a little bit. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. It's not great, but it works. Now we have the market. We'll invite our I don't know what the name of this person would be. Leon. Hey, I'm Leon. I was sent here to manage the local farmers market. Oh, I didn't mean to autoplay. I'll be making sure you have seeds and some basic farming supplies. In return, some of your produce will be sent here for the other villagers. Please don't be like all the farmers that wake up at 6 a.m. Okay. Cool. Let me tear this down. All right. So we have all of them placed down. Head back here. So it stopped raining, so we will need to water this. I see a Pidgey. I think maybe Geodude can take them out. Okay, I do want to capture Pidgey here. Hopefully rollout doesn't one-shot or kill Pidgey here. Oh, I missed. Let's do another one. good. Let me see if I can go run. Please, hopefully it doesn't register that I'm running from the fight. Okay. I want to throw a Pokeball. Boom. Come on. All right, we got a Pidgey. Good job, Geodude. All right. So what I'll do here, let me upgrade my pickaxe. Boom. Okay. Put these in here. Got some gold. Is that gold or brass? That's brass. Some brass coins add to our bank. We do have a lot of money, which is nice. So what I want to do here is I want to buy a good amount of cauliflowers. I'm kind of thinking a stack, but again, we don't have sprinklers, and that will be a lot of time spent. But I'll get a stack. And then I will also get a lot of these low quality fertilizer. Increased chance of quality crops on harvest. And I'll plant specifically just for that amount. So we'll need 8 of these like little things. I can probably place it right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh. Oops. Miscounted that. Only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we need to water this. I do want to water and plant it before day comes. Where did I put it? Oh, there you go. Is he? Oh my god, that's awesome. That's perfect timing. Thank you. We need some dirt here though. They do like that they give us some rain this often in the beginning. I'm not a fan of Minecraft rain except for when it's this game, because it's the most helpful thing in the world. Alright, so that should be good. Now let me plant these. I'm missing one. Ah, there you go. Alright. So now we got 64 cauliflower that can hopefully give us at least 5 gold ones in this season, because we can't really put any better fertilizer at the moment. Let's see, what else could we get here? Get the fisher and the banker. I'm not too um, worried about getting those at the moment. We do want to get a couple things here. The spring crop. So we're good with these two. So actually we have all of these. We have lettuce, cauliflower, strawberry, and turnip. Cool. No worries there. Okay. I think now, since it's raining, let me sleep. Hopefully it still waters. Yep. Okay, so since that's all taken care of for today, we should start a mine. So we can get some copper and some iron to make sprinklers so we don't have to worry about that. Right now we're going to need that's 24. What? What happened here? I'm missing 2 lettuce things. Hold on. That sucks. It's gonna be off by like 2 days. Maybe I accidentally broke it. That's alright. So we're gonna need 24. No, that's 18. Right? 6, 12, 18, 20. Oh, well, 24 total. Yeah. Because that's 6. Yeah. So we're gonna need 24 blocks of copper. And we're gonna need 48 blocks of iron. Which is a lot. Definitely a lot. So I don't know where I want to put this. I should put it near the blacksmith. I think that kind of makes sense. To put the mine over here somewhere. Maybe like right here. I'll try to make it look nice later, but right now we just need to get a staircase down. Okay, need a little staircase down. Oh, I should bring torches. I'll be right back. Oh, how do I get that down? Wait, is it coming towards... Can I catch that? I can't tell which direction it's going. I think it's this way. Let's try it. Faster, faster, faster. Got it. A balloon box. What could be in it? Let's hope for 24 bronze or copper blocks and 48 iron blocks. Oh, sweet roll and a bunch of these. That's actually, I mean, that's profitable. That's cool. Okay. Oh wait, torches. Forgot. It's also going to be good because making a mine will open us up to getting access to ground/rock type Pokemon, which we can farm with our current starter. Or I mean, not current, sorry, with our starter. Sorry, I got distracted looking at all the things. Let me empty this out as well. I guess we'll place more chests down. just to empty everything out. Keep this on us. All right. We have a decent amount of food that will go by very quickly. Okay. Ah, this is a special ore, sparkly ore, whatever. Gives us a lot of stuff. Earth crystal, that is a key item here. You can make so many things with these. What is that? Thunderstone. Got a little cave system. Okay. We will be going down this cave. Let's make sure we have a way out. We're going to look out for iron and copper mainly, but we're never going to pass on coal. There you go. Got a sunstone. Nice. There we go. Copper, I think we can get a lot of very quickly. Iron is going to be the one that's tougher. Is this the crater or the ravine? Yeah. Cool. Cool. Ow. Rude. It's a big cave. Okay. Okay. Gotta be careful here. Dying does cost money. I believe if you die, you lose a percentage of your cash, whatever the total is. I think. I don't think it's a fixed amount. Right now, we only have the equivalent of leather armor. Ow. Just trying to mine here, guys. Come on. I just want sprinklers. Getting a lot of coal, which is nice. Got almost 2.5 stacks. I'm gonna go top to bottom because we genuinely do need every material right now, so we can't really pass anything. And it gives us mining levels and geodes, so these are very good. They'll give us minerals and such. Frozen geode. Oh, because we're in an ice biome. Ah, very cool. Got some copper here. So we're gonna need I don't know what the math is. 24 times 9 is how much we need of copper. And if you think I'm doing the math in my head right now, I am not. I gave up on it the second I said it. Got some stuff on the ceiling here. Okay. See some cobble, or not cobble, some coal here. The thing that sucks about the beginning of this game is I can't just mine for 30 minutes, you know, which I think it's good and bad in a sense. But the reason why is obviously we need to water our crops unless it rains, but I can't tell from under here. So once it turns day, we do have to head back up and water our crops and all that. Luckily, stamina isn't like a factor in this game like it is in Stardew Valley. If you've never played Stardew, all actions like farming, fishing, all of that take up stamina. And if you run out of stamina, you can pass out and then you lose money. This isn't okay. No. For a second, I thought this was a geode, and we struck gold. If we see a geode while mining this this expedition, it'll be the best thing for us. I believe one geode can make you up to from like 10k to 20k coins. So if you're playing this, do not ignore geodes. And I'm not even talking about the shards. I'm talking about the blocks, the amethyst blocks. So mine up the entire thing. Leave the like clusters. Just mine up the blocks. More than worth it. Okay. Try my best to like genuinely go for every ore I can. With some exceptions. I don't think I'm gonna try to go for like ones that are too high. So I'm sorry, Cole, you're gonna be the only one in this side of the cave. Okay, that goes much deeper. Yep. Okay. I just don't want to like let me put a torch here so I know that that's a way out. So let me. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Again, it's one of those situations where if I was editing this, I would do a time lapse or speed this up, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I think like eventually I might want to change these up, but we'll see. I'm having fun right now. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to plan for anything ahead of time. Just want to go in, play the game, record it, look back at it someday and be like, hey, look, I played Pokemon in Minecraft. That's the goal. No other reason for making the video but that. So why care about it, you know? We're also grabbing this zinc. So zinc's a major part of create in this mod pack is fairly expensive. It's definitely like mid to late game thing, which makes sense. I mean, it is automation, and if you automate these farming, it can just, you know, you just have infinite money at that point. um It'll look the same for slime ranching. I believe you can automate that, and that makes you so much money, an incredible amount of money. So might be something we'll get into, but we'll see. I'm not very tech savvy. Um, in real life, I am, but not in this game. In this game, I don't know what's going on. I've barely touched create. The most complicated thing I've ever built was like an auto tree farm. That's it. Pretty sure. It was cool, but I looked up a tutorial. I didn't really, you know, come up with it myself. So maybe that's something I try to do in this world, is once I do get to automation, I come up with my own designs and figure it out myself. Because that was, you know, that was fun when Redstone came around back in the day and people trying to figure it out and see how things worked. It was why Redstone became so popular. And so interesting. I didn't get into it at that point. So I've never been that good at Redstone. Like I can do things, and I'm not like ignorant to what you can do with Redstone, but it's just not my cup of tea. I play on a vanilla server with a bunch of people from all around the world, which I will be uploading videos on that server. I've actually played on the server for a while now, like probably close to a year. Oh, no, wait, that was the Doug trio. I actually wanted that. It was a normal looking Doug trio without the hair. Some Doug trios have like blonde hair for some reason. But anyway, yeah, I do play on a vanilla server, and I will be uploading videos from that soon once the season starts. But we've actually ran 3 seasons, and I've never made content from it, and I don't think anyone really does. But I want to record it and have memories from it, because the first time I played through it, it was really, really fun, and the sense of community was awesome. Like I've been part of servers, so many servers in my life, but this one was just different. Like people cared, people interacted. It wasn't just like my friends, there were strangers, which I think is really cool. There are strangers that cared about the game and wanted to meet new people, and for the most part, everyone was really cool. And the bad eggs were dealt with. By that I mean we just kicked them from the server. But yeah, it is. It's called Hermit Lake. So if you see this and you know about it, that's cool. It's not. It's obviously taken from Hermitcraft, like the name, but it's not Hermitcraft. Like we're definitely not in the same level. We have good builders. We have people who do machines and stuff, but nothing that crazy. But it's similar. So we just stuck by the name. So you'll see episodes of that fairly soon. I'm gonna focus on this for a while and then focus on that. And whenever I'm bored of that, I switch to this, you know, kind of keep it fresh in my head. and keep myself entertained. Because I burn myself out too easily when it comes to games. And I stop playing it for a while, and then I get bored of it, and then I don't want to play it ever again, like stuff like that. So we're gonna take our time. Ooh, that's a level 20. Let's see. Oof. Oh gosh, maybe we shouldn't fight this. Yeah, you know what? Bulbasaur, you don't deserve that. Let's get out of here. Let's just run. Let's run away from the level 20 Geo, dude. Oh. Okay. It is 6 a.m. on the top left, so let's head back out. We definitely don't have enough stuff, but we're getting closer. I think probably a few more mining trips and we'll be able to get all the materials we need for the sprinklers, so that then we can just leave the crops growing, not have to do anything with them, and we can do other things, just like more caving, more consistent caving, and go catch some other Pokemon. But right now, priority is to get the sprinklers so that we can do other things. So right here, like you can see, we need to water these all. All right. Let me eat first. At least in this game, it's a little easier to get to the sprinklers than it is in Stardew Valley. Stardew takes quite a bit of time to get the sprinklers, and that is kind of a drawback for me. Oh wow, the lettuce is done. Cool. It is a drawback for me for Stardew. The only time I ever do enjoy Stardew is when I am playing with friends. When I play with friends, it's definitely more fun. I feel like that's the same for everyone. But I can only play Stardew when I play with other people, because then I can. This is gonna sound rude, but I can leave them to do the farming, and I can go and fish or go into the skull caverns, or I don't know, romance Emily and or whoever. But yeah, we'll get sprinklers here fairly soon, but for now, we're taking our time. We're watering our crops. It's gonna sell for a decent amount. A lot of these like crops, this isn't gonna be your main money making in the beginning, especially. You're gonna want to go caving, exploring, um, maybe go into the husbandry, which is the animals. Eventually, you will want to focus more on your crops when you are able to turn them into better products. So if you want to grow blueberries or strawberries, you turn them into jam or juice or whatever, and those will make you a lot more money. But as of right now, the goal is to complete some quests with these items, because those can get you further. And luckily, this mod pack is made really well, and progression does feel good. Like each step you go through, you're like, oh, look, I unlocked something that would be expensive to make otherwise. Example would be like, once you capture and evolve and all of that, a number of Pokemon, you can unlock the healing machine. So like Bulbasaur right now, if you look at the left side of the screen, is low HP. I have to just wait it out. I can't really fight other Pokemon with Bulbasaur for a minute. But once we get the healing machine, then we can. But it's expensive to make. But you can just unlock it by just playing the game. Should be almost done here. And boom. All right. Crops are watered. Let's smelt some of these stuff. Let's make some furnaces. We'll make a few here. And we can put it in the wall to save some space. Let's do this. Pantry, lettuce. We don't have the turnip yet, right? Just the lettuce. Okay. And then I don't think we need... No. So we can just sell all of these. So that's going to be a little bit of money. But any money's good money here. Any money's good money. Blocks here. Okay. I think it's 8. Maybe it's 9. I think it's 9. Let's just put 9 in there. I don't remember the exact amounts in my head. And we have a good amount of coal, so we're fine. Copper there. And then we'll do a stack of iron in here. Yeah, we barely have enough iron here. That's okay. Do we have any here? Yep. Okay. All right. So while that's all being cooked down, we might as well head back down into the caves. So we have enough stuff. We'll do that. We could just jump down here, I think. Is there water? Nope. There's water over here. We don't have blocks. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. We gotta go deeper. Gosh. So many, oh my god. I get all these earth crystals. These are pivotal. God, there's so many of them. Oh my god. I had to lock in there for a second. Ooh, I see our first diamonds. What was that? Loud sound. Oop. I don't really know what the use for redstone is. But I think they sell for a decent amount. What can you do with redstone? Besides the normal redstone stuff. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to look through. We'll just leave it. Got 2 diamonds. The diamonds, actually, we're farming them, or we're not going to be using them much. We're going to be selling most of our diamonds in the beginning. Mainly because you need to spend money to upgrade the diamonds. And they sell for a good amount. So if we see diamonds, they are to sell, or not to keep. At least for now. They will be eventually. When they're more useful and we can afford to actually use them. I hope these aren't falling into lava. Okay. Oh my god. Barely. Barely not. We're getting a good amount of iron here, which is good. Emeralds will be the same, just to sell. Got 16 emeralds from that. Wow. See more diamonds. Very nice. Okay, let's head back here. A geode. See, there's so many Pokemon that Bulbasaur could farm, but the thing is, we are on like a time limit of sorts, so same as earlier, we want to make sure we can go back to water our crops. God. Okay. Let's grab everything. Ooh, a quiver. Nice. Let's think we can equip. Oh no, actually, with the quiver would take up the back. Right? No. Oh, it's a belt. Okay. Cool. We're actually gonna just keep the spawners. If they're this close by, we're just gonna keep them. I don't know if making... Wait, wasn't there a diamond up there? Yeah. I don't know if making farms are possible in this mod pack, like mob farms, but could be nice, could be helpful. I don't know what we would use the stuff for, but actually, let's check the skills. Maybe we can... Yep, okay. There we go. I think maybe... I don't know which path is better here. Because we do get a lot of gems, but I think just being able to get prismatic shards better would be really good. Careful. Got 14 diamonds. That's 3,500 coins or gold or money or whatever. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. We're still prioritizing iron and copper here. But never gonna say no to diamonds. That's for sure. No. Okay. Continue this way. The cave does go deeper. I don't want to get lost. I know that way home. But that way we will go when we need to. Anything down here? Oh. Got deep dark. Spooky. I don't know what the deep dark entails entirely, but we will tackle that when we have to. Not right now. No. Doug Trio, way too high level for me, bud. Can't really do anything with ya. Yeah, I don't think we should go down there. I don't know. Something tells me that's not a good idea. Let's grab these earth crystals before I forget. Okay, I think we should head back up. Anything this way? Did I already? Oh, this is the way up. Let me check around first. Nothing through there. I think we already checked that. That's one that loops around. That baby zombie's terrifying. Goodbye. I always have to lock in so much when I'm going to caves, especially in mod packs like this where I don't know what's going on a lot of the time. Okay, see, that's how much we made from our crops, so not too much. As you can tell, like, just foraging around makes way more. I'm gonna clear this area and then I'm gonna head back up. Did a little spin. There's a big area. Okay, I'll continue this later. I want to be able to leave before I get too into it. Copper. Okay. Went the long way around, seems like, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't even realize it's raining. That's okay. We need to head back anyway to alleviate some baggage. All right, let's put these in here for now, just so we know where everything is. Kind of have some organization here, tad bit. Okay. Made a little bit of money. We'll sell our diamonds here and our... See, the emeralds aren't even worth that much. Like, are they useful for anything? Cloak of Balance. Okay. The Spectator. Okay. Ring of Dexterous Motion. Aerodynamic Minecraft upgrade kit. Okay. Hard Lens Woolly Sheep Spawn Egg. Oh. Okay, that's kind of a use. No soliciting sign. This prevent wards off certain pesky intruders with a reasonable area. Okay, it's kind of cool. I mean, I don't really want them to not spawn. We might as well keep. I mean, 500 gold isn't too crazy. We'll just keep it. And then redstone right now, I'll just sell these. They're not worth keeping at the moment. Okay. That should make us a good amount of money. So it is 8 items per coal. All right. So we have. We have enough copper. That's for sure. We definitely don't have enough iron, I don't think. Yeah, we're nowhere near enough iron. That's just 8. That's 8 sprinklers, right? Is that how much it is? 2 iron blocks is crazy. Oh my god. 2 iron blocks for every single one. Well, we might as well make what we have. Alright, we need wood. And put away the copper blocks. Alright, there you go. I think it actually gives us an extra one. Yeah. So we have 9. We're going to focus on putting them on our cauliflower here. Oh, gosh. And then we'll put one on our strawberries here. I think we can make one more, maybe. I don't know how much. I put a stack. Okay. So we'll be able to put another one down. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see if we can buy anything from this guy. We have money, but I don't know. Glass wind bell. I kind of want to get a chime. Let's get a chime. I think it'll be kind of fun. Let's get a little chime. Let's place it like. Let's place it in for in the market. Actually, you know what? Instead of that, why don't we construct a farmhouse? So we need 10 fire logs. So just like a stack of wood somewhere. And then craft our own farmhouse, which will be our little base of operations. Yeah, so clearly you can tell I'm not building anything really. I will be building for sure. It's just priority is the farm and all that. Right now it's just easier to do this. And the buildings are really cool looking and they kind of match kind of a little bit here and there. So bear with me. I'll make it. I'll build eventually. Maybe build my own home when I have a more consistent system, I guess. I want to actually plant some trees around here so that it kind of like makes sense with the carpenter. Ooh, got a red apricorn tree right here. That's really good. I do want to have like a actual apricorn tree farm. It's just a little complicated on here. So these are what you need to get to make. Oh, that's laggy. Red apricorn. Where is it? There you go. A lot of Pokemon stuff. Pokeballs, right? So copper block, great balls, fast bombs. Interesting. Yep. Level balls. Yeah, some of these are really expensive. You just find these a lot of the time too. Like that's an expensive Pokeball. These are not easy to get. a salad. Okay, awesome. But yeah, you play through this game and you'll find all those Pokeballs. You don't need to make them, but it's still nice to have them. Okay, let me plant some of these trees around. Spread them out and then have different colored maple trees. Put some red ones here and there. Put one on, and put one there. And then put one here, and then some orange ones around the red ones. Kind of sporadically around. There. Okay. I think once I put this farmhouse down, I will end the episode there. Been recording for around 2 hours. All right, got fire log. We submit that and get ourselves the blueprint. We're actually gonna take a look at what we want. So the farmhouse options are right here. You have the basic one, which is the one from Stardew Valley, which is really nice. You have a cherry one. I do like cherry wood. It's just this building isn't my style. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't like the platform. I genuinely think without the platform it'd be better. That's just me. This is very simple one, Siberian, which could make sense. We are in a snowy biome. Prismarine, well, it stands out a little too much. Alpine, really cool. I actually am leaning towards this right now. I like how it's built and the shape of it. A lot of texturing. And Trana, cool. Not fit the theme of the area at all. Very, very Italian or Greek. Definitely European style. Ken Lamari, good job on this. I didn't realize I was there. Bavarian, huge. I actually I used this in one of my worlds when I played this, and it's giant. It's a huge building. It's insane. Mason, simple. It's too modern, I think, maybe. Vibrant town, really cool. Doesn't fit the area. We don't have a very vibrant area, but very cool build. Honestly, maybe we do this and just like build around it to make it look good. Bamboo doesn't fit the theme really. Japanese style it looks like, with this like opening area right here. Arid desert, really cool build, doesn't fit theme. And then this one is the Tudor, simple. I think like easy to work with here, but I think I lean towards Alpine, and maybe I go for Vibrant Town. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Vibrant Town. So then we go to the quest here, right here, pick Vibrant Town. Boom. Okay, so Vibrant Town house will be up here. Let's see how big it is. Is this the front? Looks like that's the front. Let's move it a bit more. The door's kind of messed up. You see that? Not a bad spot, I think. Maybe down more. Where does it end? It's like in the wall. Maybe we place it over here instead of there. Let's try it. Let's try it. Like here, but let's turn it this way. And then place it. It sucks because it's gonna block the. It's gonna block the wood. The carpenter. Maybe over here. Oop. A little bit so that it's a little more off. Isn't that the slime spawner though? Just gonna have this. Ow. Just gonna have the slime spawner right at our doorstep. Can we destroy the slime spawner? Like, it's not probably not the best idea, but is it possible? Seems like we can. It will just take forever. I like this spot more. I think I'm gonna pick it and wait. I don't. I'm so choosy. Yeah, it's kind of like a great spot because it's flat. It's near the water here. I want it to face this way, and have like eyesight of the carpenter. Like I kind of want eyesight of all the homes from like the farm area, and it's far enough where it like still has its own charm. You could just be part of it. Genuinely. Maybe we put it further back. Like there. Okay, we have to clear out a huge chunk here. So from here. To here. Oh, I'm mining the wrong thing. All right, we're committing to it. We probably will break that, but we'll see. How do you enter? Where's the entrance? Is this the entrance? Wait, what? Oh no, don't tell me the entrance is a different. Wait, how do you enter? I'm confused. Oh, that's cute. Okay. That's nice. Okay, and we got like a living room, dining room area. We climbed a ladder to the bedroom. Yeah, bedroom area. So we place our bed here probably. Or here. Oh, fireplace. Very nice. I like how small it is. And it is gonna be just a bed, a house, right? Like I'm gonna decorate. So there's a lot of furniture in this mod. Actually, it's a whole section here. There's a whole section for just furniture, pretty much. I don't know where it would be, but I think for the 100%, like if we want to perfect it, yeah, like this one. Right? I don't know. There's a lot of furniture. You get these like boxes like right here, and these contain furniture, or you can make furniture yourself as well. I think it's in this. It's in one of these where it's actually an achievement that you can get furniture. Thought it was. Maybe not. Oh god, yeah, we need to destroy. I do love these slimes, but we need to destroy this. Sorry, bud. Don't interrupt the mining, please. Thank you. It'll just get annoying, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You guys are cool. Like these are like friendly um friendly slimes. I'm gonna fill this up and make it look like it's underground. I kind of think that is cool. Okay, let me patch this hole up. Don't wanna be roaming around my house and fall into a pit. Like this. There you go. So it's like indented in the ground, which is fine. Can I kill these? Yeah. Sorry, buds. I love our little. We're gonna place some flowers here for sure. Hanging pots, lots of flowers, I guess. Just want to check if I. That's so cool. I love this build. Like, who built this? Let's give them a quick shout out. Build shop. Dewey Luong. Good job. This is awesome. Love the glass, the openness of the whole thing. It's definitely hard to come up with an interior like in my head. Like I don't know where I'm gonna put my bed. Probably just like in this corner right here. Um, but we'll figure it out. Maybe I put the bed down here. Who knows? But yeah, that's our little home. So cool looking. I love that there's smoke coming out on both of these here. Real cool. All right. And we don't need to water these because it was just raining. We can harvest some strawberries and some of the turnips, which then we can turn into the pantry bundle here. Now we're just waiting on the cauliflower once those grow. All right, I think that's a good point to leave off. Oh, wait, we got to put our wind chime down. Let's see where we can put this. That's cool. Can you put it on a wall? You have to hang it from something. Ooh, okay, so we can hang it on that. I think. Oh, right there. Awesome. That's perfect, I think. Actually, I think it's interrupting the view. Hold on. Let me put it on the side here. Like this one. Right? Is that good? It looks like so huge. That's so awesome. All right. Well, I need a better skin. This is my skin from that server I was talking about. I was a dwarf, so I will make a better skin for this. But if you did enjoy this, please let me know. Subscribe, I guess, if you want me. If you want to keep track of this, I'll keep posting them. It's fun. There's an amazing mod pack. If you have not played this, please do. It is one of my favorite mod packs ever. Society Sunlit Valley, plus this. Once it's like fully fleshed out, like Cobblemon is. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this outro with our buddy. Oh, there you go. Well, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. This mod pack is awesome. I'm gonna focus a lot more on the Cobblemon part of it soon. Um, once we get the farm settled, but that'll be a next episode thing. I'll try to post these once a week. I'll record once a week, try to post it once a week, just so that it's consistent. Maybe more often if I do want to play more. Keep an eye out on the Oh, look, Bulbasaur's real happy about that. Keep an eye out on the SMP. Okay, yeah, bud, hold on. Yes, you're excited. The SMP episodes that will be more edited, more chaotic. You know, if you want just entertainment, that'll be great. It's gonna be with people that, um, strangers, people I've known for a little bit, and from all over the world, different things every episode. So if you want a little more chaos and entertainment, if that's entertaining to you, that series will be very fun. But if you like this chill, single player type deal, um, I will keep posting these just because I love my Pokemons. Um, let's get them all out, shall we? We got so far we only have 3. We got our Bulbasaur, our Pidgey, and our Geodude. Gen 1s, can't blame me. I love these guys. Um, these may or may not stay. We will find out later. Yeah, from all 4 of us here, thank you for watching and hope to see you soon as we continue our lives in Society Sunlit Cobblemon. All right. Peace. Got anything to say, guys? All right, you're just happy, huh? All right. Go back to bed. Show's over.